Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another marriage talk show, edition 55. And in the house today, we have our well known marriage expert, relationship coach. But before I officially bring on our guest speakers, how are you doing today? Please let me know if you can hear me very well. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday evening, morning, depending on the part of the world that you are in. And this is Cecilia Howard, your host on the Married Talk Show. And today's Married Talk Show is edition 55. And for the people that don't know about this show, that are just joining us for the very first time, you couldn't have been in a better place than this show today. And you are going to be wow at the end of the show that you join us. So I am welcoming you officially to the show. And to all the returning viewers, thank you so much for always sticking with us. We really, really appreciate you. And God bless everyone. Please do us a favor. We will be sharing free gift, free airtime to 5 participants today that stay with us throughout the show. Just our own token way to say thank you. Share this show on your social media platform so that other people can be blessed also. And in the comment section, let us know where you're joining us from. We want to give you a shout out and welcome back on the show today. Again, this is the Married Talk Show. If marriage requires a hard work. And we'll be looking at another unique, important topic today, which is one of the pillars of marriage. And we have our guest speaker, whom I will be bringing on shortly. We have Pastor Ayodele Sona. But before I bring Daddy on the show, I would like to play a marriage nugget, which I believe everybody is going to be blessed by. Please pay careful attention to the marriage nugget. It's going to bless your life and it's going to change everything around. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back on the show. I love you. Stay tuned. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. And thank you so much for staying tuned. I hope you were able to learn one or two things from that marriage nugget. The prayer is that God will continue to uphold our marriage and keep our home and all our relationship in Jesus' mighty name. If you're joining us for the first time, please do us a favor to share this show on your platform to bless life. We really, really appreciate you for joining us today. And now we have our guest speaker, whom I will be introducing to us officially, is someone who has been on the show before. Let me bring on Pastor Ayodele Sona. Thank you so much, Daddy, for joining us on the show today. For people who are new to this show, we've had Pastor Ayodele Sona on the show several times. And he's not just a pastor, he is a marriage counselor, a relationship coach who is seasoned. And God has used him with the help of the sweet Holy Spirit to help marriages, relationship across the globe. So we are so privileged and honored to have our daddy with us today. And daddy, you're welcome to the show. And today's topic is another different stuff that we'll be discussing. But before we dive in, daddy, do you have anything for our viewers at home, sir?
All right, thank you, everyone. Once again, my name is Ayodele Sona. I want to appreciate you for your patience and consistent to learn more and more. Let me begin by saying we are very sorry for start a little bit late. It's a normal technical glitch according to Nigeria terminologies. What I want to say is that marriage is good. I had a wedding in our church yesterday. I conducted a wedding for one of our daughters and his son. One of my emphasis has always been that marriage is God's initiative. Marriage is God's plan. There was no resolution by any Senate or anyone asked to if marriage should be given to humanity or not. It was God's personal desire. It was God's agenda. It was God projects. It was God initiative. And Bible say the Lord is good. If God is good, whatsoever comes from God is equally good. So marriage is meant to be a blessing to humanity. But The question anyone we ask, but sir, I'm having this challenge in my marriage. I'm having this one in my marriage. I can tell you for free that I have had challenges in my marriage as well. But over the year, as we work together and understand the original plan as God intended, because the major problem in marriage is we come into marriage based on what we see, what we hear, what we have learned, what people told us. And as long we work with all of this, we cannot have the kind of marriage that God instituted. In other words, if you must enjoy marriage as God intended, we must go back to original manual of marriage, which is the Bible. For instance, in marriages today, there are many funny things we do. After the joining the church, the bride will remove the gown. He will say, I want to wear a second dress to reception. And I ask, was it necessary? What makes you different on your wedding day was your wedding gown. The moment you wear another dress, you have become a commoner. Interestingly, somebody among the guests may wear the same thing you are wearing, which has happened before. Then you lose your honor on that day. I was in a wedding where a lady went to change in order to wear the second dress. And then, guess what? The driver, where the clothes was kept, drove away. So for 1.5 hours, guests were waiting in the hall for the bride. When finally she came back, somebody, by the time she wore that dress that she wanted to use, the best lady dress had shined what she wore. And people was like, what is wrong with this girl? Even the best lady is looking better than you. There was another one where what she wore was somebody else wear the same thing. Somebody else wear the same thing. So she lost her pride and honor on that day. I don't think anybody will come to your wedding and wear wedding gown. Nobody. Now, I'm not saying this is bad or good. But the question is, when the white people will copy to be wearing white, because it's never in our culture. As Christians, we copy wearing the wedding gown. The white people stay with their wedding gown today. Now, where do we get the idea? And I was asking the question, this idea of changing dress, 2 or 3 clothing on your wedding day, where do we get it from? And the answer somebody gave me is, that day, that is what is voguing, that is what is trending. So when we begin to run our marriage based on what is voguing, trending, what we see, that we cannot establish in the scripture, we can never have the kind of results that God intends. So that's my just a little summary on that one.
Wow. Thank you so much, Daddy. You're already shaking the table, even though we have not really dived into today's show. Thank you so much, Daddy, for that analogy. God bless you. And may God in his infinite mercy continue to increase your wisdom. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. For people that are just joining, like I said, our guest speaker today is a well-known marriage counselor, relationship expert. Daddy has been doing this for almost 3 decades, if I'm not mistaken. And he's called into that, even though he's a pastor. So don't look at the pastor label or title, but he is a marriage counselor, relationship expert. And there is a reason why we continue to bring him on the show, because I feel we can't even exhaust all the wealth of wisdom that God has given to him. But I believe that we can always learn from Daddy at every point in time. And on today's topic, we'll be talking about conflict in marriage, how this can actually make marriage a hard work. Again, the title of the show is If Marriage is Hard Work. But what we'll be diving into today is conflict in marriage. And Daddy, we want you to touch other areas too. We don't want to limit you as the sweet Holy Spirit directs you. Again, today is edition 55. And thank you so much for joining us, Daddy. And thank you, the viewers at home, for joining us. Over to you, Daddy. Thank you, sir.
All right, once again, our viewer at home, I want to welcome you. Please, I will appreciate that you send this link to all the brethren around you. I want them to join us because we are touching one of the major roots that determine how a marriage, whether a marriage will be a success or a failure. You see, when we are talking about conflict in marriage, conflict in marriage is a natural phenomenon. In fact, I always tell young couple during their pre-marriage counsel or when pre-wedding counsel that if there is no conflict, even from your courtship, it means somebody's pretending. There is no sincerity. You are not being honest. You are not being yourself. You are pretending. You are acting drama. You know, it is when we are doing film. I used to be a film person in the past. You will be asked to act what you are not. You will pretend. But in marriage, no matter how you pretend in the courtship, the real you will come out in marriage. And the reason is this: conflict is inevitable as long as we are dealing with human beings. Conflict is natural, like the air that we breathe, like the water that we drink, like the food that we eat. Why? Every man by nature, we have a protective nature. Everyone wants to protect himself or herself. Everyone loves to protect his personal interests, value, objective, goals, ideology, preference. Everyone wants to manage his own little resources. So what is conflict? The first question was asked is, what is conflict? Conflict is when what you prefer, what you want is opposite my personal, what I want. Or conflict could also be when your interest is going to affect my interest. When your value is a threat to my value. Conflict begins when there are divergent opinions on a subject. And human beings, be what we are not the same. I always say, even couple, you are one in the spirit, you are one in the flesh, but you are not the same. Brother Ayodele Sona is not the same with his wife. We've been living for over 2 decades. We still reason a different way. My wife's color is not my color. I don't wear red. Until recently, for the first time in my life, I wore red. Red is not a sin. But in my view, in my subconscious life, red is not in my picture. But there are people who love red so much. It's a function of my nature and nurture. It's a function of my environment. It's a function of everything around what form my personality. So naturally, conflict is a natural event. It must happen because we are not the same. We don't think the same way. We don't reason the same way. So when what you are thinking, what you are suggesting, whether in a company or in a marriage as husband, what you are saying is against what I want. The natural thing is that I will revolt. I will say, no, that is conflict. That is conflict. The moment your opinion is antagonistic to my opinion, that is conflict. The moment what you want to buy is not what I prefer to buy with our little money, that is conflict. The moment the school you mentioned that our child should go is never the school I want our child to go, that is conflict. The moment the time for me to have sex with my wife is not the time she want to have sex. She has a reason to say, I am not ready for sex now, but my body says I must have it now. That is conflict. Conflict comes every day. When your interest clashes with my interest, when your opinion clashes with my opinion, when your view clashes with my view, that's conflict. It happens in organizations, it happens in churches, it happens everywhere, it happens a lot in marriage. So if we don't understand conflict resolution therapy or conflict resolution philosophy, couple will always have a challenge until we begin to acquire those skills, until we begin to have those resolution scheme, resolution understanding. There will always be clashes, and when those clashes are not well managed, it will escalate. And from a little retraction, it may boil to irreconcilable situation when it is not well managed. So this is where conflict resolution comes in. Conflict resolution means, how do we solve the conflict? How do we resolve it? How do we make sure that the two parties involved were pacified, live win-win, and are happy? But conflict itself is normal to happen, and lack of the understanding to handle conflict makes marriage a hard work. That is why you will say, the wife say, this man does not love me. And the man will feel, what else do I do to show this woman that I love her? And then when it persists, the man will conclude, this woman is insatiable. You cannot satisfy her. And then he draw an opinion and feel, this woman is a threat to me. This woman is a flesh in my body. Do you see conflict? When it's well marked. So it happens every day. It happens every time. There is nowhere there is no conflict. In fact, like I said, there is no conflict. We are not true to ourselves. So that must be. But how we manage conflict determines how matured we are. Many husbands are baby boy. Every little thing they spark. Every little thing they spark. Many wives, I'm sorry to say, they are rogues. Every little thing they make life uncomfortable in the house. Every little thing they want to frustrate the man. No, now it's all about conflict, but how we manage it is the issue. Now, let me say something. In fact, conflict is needed in marriage. Do you know why? There is conflict. Because in handling conflict, I just wrote a paper recently for presentation on conflict management on this topic. There is something we call conflict handling, conflict managing, conflict resolution, and conflict transformation. They were into 4. Now, you see, why conflict is needed is this. Sometimes we thought as couple that everything is okay in our family. Everything is okay in our family. Until we add a misunderstanding. You see, sometimes what we call peace is not peace. But when there is a correct conflict now bring what I call lasting peace. Now, let me put this way so that I can run all this, then people can begin to ask questions. You see, when we say we have peace, there are two types of peace. We have negative peace and we have positive peace. Two types of peace. What is negative peace? Negative peace is when there is absence of beating, fighting among husband and wife. Nothing like beating, nothing like fighting, nothing like confronting one another. But there is a kind of injustice. Maybe the husband is maltreating the wife, but the wife just say, I want peace. You are going through something. You cannot express yourself. You just want peace to reign. You don't like the way your wife is managing your resources, but you don't want quarrel. You just try to go along. There is no physical beating. There is no physical shouting. There is no super quarreling. You think you have peace. That peace is negative peace. I don't know if you are getting it.
Yes, sir.
It's a negative peace. The moment husband and wife we are trying to avoid altercation, just Kisha, let me just manage. I don't want unnecessary. You are not really happy, but you are just managing it. You don't beat yourself. You don't nothing like people hear you shouting, but you know that we are just managing it. That is negative peace. Now, positive peace, in most cases, come after we have escalated conflict. After we have addressed issues, after I have shouted, you shout at me, I shout at you. You knock me, I knock you. You hit me, I hit you. We all shouted. Then we sat down and resolved it. And at that point, no beating, no quarreling. And I have my peace, you have your peace. No injustice. You know, there are many people who are married today who are going through injustice. Either the man is manipulating the wife, suppressing the wife, dealing with the wife, and the wife cannot talk. That is not peace. That is negative peace. Or the woman is dealing with the husband, and the woman cannot say it because he has no job. It's the woman who is sponsoring him. That is negative peace. But when we both come together and say, look, I don't agree, you don't agree, but we must work together. And we all say, okay, what are the issues? And we spill it out. I will resolve it. So when I'm relating with you now, I don't have anything at the back of my mind. I don't feel hot. You don't feel hot. We are at peace. Now, that is positive peace. But you see, in philosophy or in psychology, you cannot achieve positive peace without conflict.
Wow.
Yes. Most of the problem we have in Nigeria, in Ogoniland, in the Southeast, people feel marginalized, and it's not peace. Yeah, there may not be war, there may not be, but they feel that they will keep crying for justice. There must be justice. When somebody feels you have been threatened, you have been cheated, there is no justice, there is no peace. We are just managing it. We are just pretending. It's not real. You have not experienced positive peace. So conflict and positive peace, they are two sides of a coin that is compulsory. It must happen. I cannot keep on quiet. My wife is telling me today, I'm tired. I see on it, and it says, tomorrow, I'm tired. Next tomorrow, I'm having my flu. The other time, I'm not in the mood. The other one, the nature of my work, the other one. And I keep piling it. And in that inside of me, I am burning on the inside. My sister, there are men that are lost, who are married, but they are still lost around girls. Who I'm telling you, Christian brother, Christian genuine brothers. A new brother, stand talking, who are genuine Christian, because they don't want to fight with their wife. They keep on, when you are not talking, they will say, Pastor, my wife is, honestly, I don't want to fight, but you see, my wife is frustrating me. The woman is avoiding, and I have met many brothers who are committing masturbation. Brothers in the Lord who have given birth to 1 or 2 children.
Wow.
Masturbation. Because they don't want to fight their wife. That is not peace now. That is negative peace. So if there must be a positive peace, conflict must come. Conflict is inevitable. We must escalate it. We must deal with it, and we must resolve it. Now, in managing conflict, because conflict is one of the reasons that make marriage hard work. So in dealing with conflict, there are 4 stages. There are many aspects of conflict resolution, but I will speak in a way that will be very simple. Because if I'm to go about all the definitions, all the assimilation, all those, I don't want to go into that. I will just pick simple one that we can understand. Number 1 is conflict handling. Handling conflict. How do I handle conflict things? Both parties must come to acknowledge and accept that there is a problem in this marriage. There is, you must acknowledge it, you must accept it, you must believe that I think something is wrong. Both of us are not living together. We are not at peace. And then be willing to express yourself, be willing to share it without offending one another. Let's talk about this matter. We need to talk. That is conflict handling. That is number 1 stage. Where we accept, where we are ready to open up, where we are ready to talk, where we are ready to share our feelings, where we are ready to discuss. That is conflict. And number 2, conflict managing. Managing conflict now is when we are now saying, look, I need to listen to my wife. Let her tell me what are those things that is paining her. And I must not be angry, no matter what she said. I want to manage. I'm ready to give you a listening here. I'm ready to create an atmosphere where you'll be able to open up your heart and share with me. I'm ready to accept whatever you say, though we can discuss it later. But at the managing level, we are saying, I am ready to make a move. 1, to create a good environment. 2, to give you a listening here. 3, not to feel all whatever you say. 4, to accept all you said and be willing to resolve the matter. That is conflict management. Number 3, conflict resolution. And the resolution is not saying, now that I must be able to establish the root cause of the problem. What is the root cause? What is the root cause that my husband is talking about? What is the root cause that my wife is talking about? We must establish the root cause. Oh, I come late every day. That's what my wife doesn't like. Oh, my husband says I don't give him sex regularly. Oh, he doesn't like the way our finance is not good. Oh, my wife said that I don't give enough money for house. Oh, my wife liked to shout at me when we were discussing. She shout too much. She raised her voice. So we must establish the root cause if you are going to resolve it. Number 2, we must both of us seek various means of resolving this matter. What are the mechanisms? What can I do? What can you do? Suggest. You suggest. I will suggest. Both of us will suggest what to do. That is win-win. That's number 2. Number 3, under conflict resolution, and we must be ready to say, okay, this matter, this is what I will do henceforth. We agree on the term. We must agree on the term. Okay, I'm sorry. Every month now, I'll be giving you 200,000 for feeding of the family. Okay, I want to make a vow. Every day, I'll make sure that I come home all before 7. No more 9 p.m. Okay, I will love to join you in the kitchen. Every time it is only you, I will assist you. So there must be a kind of win-win resolution, front and back. So that is resolution. Means we come with a terms, a condition, a principle, a guidance, an agreement, something we have to work with. The last one is complete transformation. That one is, we have not only resolved this matter, but we have used this matter as a stepping stone to have a better understanding of ourselves, to have a mutual relationship, to increase productivities among us, to strengthen love and unity, and to build a stronger intimacy. In other words, we do not only resolve our matter, we use this conflict, having resolved it, as a yardstick to undo many challenges that we are confronted with. In fact, to project the future, to say, look, by the grace of God, even in the future, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we will be able to do. I will give you one example, and then I will stop so that we can allow our viewer to ask questions.
Oh, jeez.
Because of the way I grew up, I managed my life all myself for years. In fact, I started paying house rent at age of 18.
Oh, I'm not seeing that yet. I think we're having issue. Yeah, sorry, Daddy. I can see you back now. Thank you.
All right. I can see
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Let me put it again. Technical glitch. That is Nigerian language.
Yes, sir.
Because when I was growing up, after giving my life to Christ, my father was transferred to another state, and I was like, no, I'm not going with you. So they left me back in a previous location. So from age of 18, I started paying house rent. So I learned to be responsible from teenager, as a teenager, paying rent for myself, feeding myself at age of 18. Yes, I have father, I have mother. Now, because of that background, clothing is a secondary to me. The little I have, I'm okay with it. If I have slippers, I enjoy my slippers. I just simple, it's okay. Now, when I got married, I gave my wife 10,000 to buy our traditional clothes. 5,000 for me, 5,000 for her, a good lace as a then. And she went to market and she bought it. And when I came back, she brought it to me and said, sir, I bought it 15,000. I also added 5,000. Now, the natural thing for me to do is to say, oh, honey, God bless you for adding your money. Do you know what I did? I didn't appreciate her. I said, you mean you use 15,000 naira to buy clothes, ordinary clothes for traditional marriage? Is that how you will be spending money in marriage? Is that how you will be wasting money for clothes? We are disciples of Jesus. We represent Jesus. People must model after us. When souls are dying, that 5,000 extra can print 1,000 number of tracts. You can see pastor now. See pastor talking.
Wow.
Man of God. You see, she lost and she was down. She was depressed. She felt so bad. I'm talking about a week to our wedding, traditional marriage. I didn't encourage her. I left. And I was thinking I was doing right thing. Do you know what? When we now got married, she began to know that my husband is a type that when it comes to clothing, all those things, he doesn't believe it. Anything ceremony, I'm not a type that believes so much in ceremony where we just waste money. I believe whatever money you have, you should be able to add value. So when I lost my dad, we had to buy clothes. My wife said, sir, I just think, I'm not saying you should buy clothes, you should not buy clothes. But since you are the only children, you people should look different from all. You need to just Ankara 1,000 naira. I said, hey. I said, it's okay. I think that is something what you are saying. So I gave her money. She buy it. She added money, but she didn't tell me she had money. Gradually, do you know what? And I began to feel that I think something's wrong with me. I now discovered the traditional dress we bought that my wife bought 7,000 for 7,005. Madam, till today, I've never found that clothes anywhere. It was so unique. So my wife came from where they don't buy so much clothes, but if you must buy original that will last. She came from that view. I came from Okrika ministry, Okrika family background. Second hand, I was so induced with second hand spirit that I would tell people that may I never put my money to buy new TV.
Jesus.
That if I buy Tokubo TV, I will use it for 5 years. I will buy another one, use for 5 years. That your own will buy for new one will not last. But because of the way my wife handled me, I began to see that when you buy something new, it actually lasts. So gradually, you will not tell me, see, a new thing, original thing lasts. The one day I remember in 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, I will buy bed after 3 months. It will cut. How much it was bed then? 400 naira, 300 naira. So I said, why do you to buy original one? It will last. Then one of my pastor told me, say, Prior, why don't you buy original belts? I went to Lagos, Computer Village, in Ikeja. I bought a belt, madam, for 1,400 in 2008. Do you know I'm still using that belt till today? 2008. That is 17 years ago. So when I discovered, I say, it's true, original is always original. That the one we call Benda Celeb, the one we call second hand, is what somebody is tired of and, discard it, and you are celebrating it. What has happened now? Even though we have conflict that time, we were able to manage that conflict to the point that it has brought transformation to me. So I am I'm telling you today now, I don't even like, the only thing I'm praying God will bless me with is I don't want to even buy Tokuboka again. I want to buy brand new car. Because I have come to realize new is new. What has happened? Through resolving that conflict or believing in original is better, my life has become transformed. So I have a better understanding. So every conflict must leave stage of handling, go to the second stage of managing, go to the third stage of resolution, and then we must not stop there and then come to the stage of transformation. When we get to that point, mama, no, husband and wife, you are in heaven. You are in heaven. Everything will just be sweet. Do you know the last statement I told my wife? And I said it in public. I said, my wife, look at me. I have worked with you for years. I have texted you. I have watched you closely and from far. I believe so much in you. And I said, you can never offend me again in life. She was like, what am I? I said, the worst you will do today is if I enter my bedroom and I find another man on top of you. I said, I will go back to my sitting room, waiting for the man to finish with you. And when you come out, I will not fight. I will only ask you 2 questions.
Why?
What do you like in that man that you don't see in me? Number 2, what is the methodology the man is using? Whether the man is getting to the temple where he's going down. Me, I don't know how to reach the come on. What are you enjoying? Is it that the man is big dollar or what? She was just looking at what is it a big dollar or he has a strategy that is satisfying you? I will tell her, tell me. I said that will be the last that my wife will ever. And do you know, from about 3 years ago, I've said that I can't remember us having any issue. That's all I want to say. So let's allow our viewer to respond. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Daddy, for that wealth of wisdom. And thank you so much for analyzing it. Conflict in marriage. We have several questions, Daddy. And I will join my question to the 5, the 5th one. But I want us to answer the question from people first. Then we will use mine to round it up, sir. So we have Mrs. Oluwatobi Adenaro. She has actually sent in 4 questions. One of the questions you have answered. Well, I'm going to start from the last question that she sent him. She said, how do you handle differences in opinion or perspective?
How do you handle differences in opinion or perspective?
Yes.
And do it with three things. Active listening. Listen to what that person is saying. Understand why the person is saying what he's saying. You know, most time in communication philosophy, a man said, most time when we talk, when we say something, the person we talk to hear what we did, hear different thing. And when the person want to talk back, he says something different from what we think we are saying. So there are about 6 episodes in communication front and back. Most time, because our opinion have been formed and we don't want anything to affect our opinion, that is where problem comes from. If you want to enjoy your marriage, listen to the opinion of your partner first. Let him finish. Let him decorate it. Let him panabit it. Let him give it color and dress it up and give it a good makeup. And your first answer will be, wow, I think you are correct. You are coming with your own. You now say, well, let me just add to it. I know it's good our daughter go to Afe Babalola University, but I am thinking, considering the security situation, considering the road situation, considering I also learned that in that school, when it comes to fellowship, there is only one church, all, and the school also pay for that all every Sunday. So there was no this opportunity of different fellowship so that students can feel and belong to fellowship. When you come with a better and a bigger idea, the person will listen to you. And then we can compare notes. But the problem is that most time, once we form an idea, we want our idea to be established. See, even when you give a mad person an outstanding idea, another angle, another bigger opinion, they will reconsider it. So if you want to reconcile differences in opinion and perspective, somebody, because your husband or your wife may not be here, but you have heard this, listen to the person. You know, most time when somebody is talking, you say, no, I won't have time. Your husband is about to say, honey, I think on Saturday, we'll go. No, I don't have. You see, when we do like that, we revolt because we feel that person's opinion is a threat to our opinion. It is natural to fight back. But if you must resolve it, number one, calm down. Give the person a listening ear. When you give them, we call it active listening. Active listening. When you give the person active listening, when you want to talk, you yourself be asking yourself, I think I need a better opinion. You see, many times, madam, people don't bring better opinion. People only counteract what you say. That's the person of knowledge. You only fight back my opinion, but you don't give me a superior opinion. Give me your superior opinion. I will consider it. You don't have a superior opinion. You only say, no. What is no? No, it can't happen. Like a woman said to her husband, my son cannot marry that girl. My son cannot marry that girl over my dead body. And the man said, why? I don't just like the girl. Can you imagine? I don't just like the girl. My spirit does not accept the girl. The girl is a witch. Wow. Can you imagine? And he said, over my dead body, will you marry the girl? And the young man said, Sama, I'm not a baby. It's my choice. It's what I wanted. Allow me, mama, pray for me. The husband said, let's allow this boy. He's a graduate. He knows what he wants. We have taught him how to know. He has prayed as a child of God. He said, no, I don't go grill. Over my dead body will he marry. And you know what? The man got angry and the man said, this boy will marry. Either you died or I use somebody as a mother on that day. Nothing you will do. Can I tell you what happened? They did the wedding. They didn't tell the woman about the wedding day.
Wow.
They proceeded with the wedding. Somebody else sat down as a mother on that day for the wedding. I told her, I said, madam, you wasted your stubbornness is what caused problem. How can you say I don't like my spirit? What is the spirit? Let's talk about reality. Give us evidence. In research, they will tell you, give me empirical facts. Give me empirical facts. How can you just say my spirit? How do we know whether your spirit is correct or your spirit is not correct? So, if you want to win that, come on with listen first, give active listening, then come on with the superior opinion. But we have some husbands who are very stubborn. If when they know your opinion is better than their own, instead of them to agree, they believe that, Kai, how come my wife has a better opinion than me? So they will fight it. Do you know what? Allow them, let them do it. When the wala come, don't laugh. Just say, hey, you mean it? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean we have done what the one I say. It's okay. It's okay, my dear. It's learning. Most men don't like to say, my wife suggested this, I do it, because they have ego. You know, women, men, naturally, we're very egoistic. So when it allow him, when he see the repercussion, he will come back. If it's a woman too, allow her. When he see the repercussion, leave it. Many years ago, me and my wife, we went to Lagos to see some brethren. As we landed in Oshodi, I say, I feel the person is not around. He said, how will you feel? How will you feel? Let's go. How can we? I said, let's go. I said, okay. We got to the place. The same person is not around. When we get to Mushin, we have to go to another place. I said, I'm not sure this person, and it was only people that ministered to me. I said, I'm not sure this person is like he has traveled. He said, you have come again. Me, I don't understand you. Let's just go. When we go to the second person, also they say it's has traveled. When we now turn back, we have to do something this following day. And I said, he said, okay, wait. What is your spirit saying? Because I don't want to waste time. He said, tell us. I said, I think we should go. The person's around. I said, are you sure? I said, yes. And when the person was around, what am I saying is that I have to come down from my ego by follow, even though I know that we will not meet those persons, I have to accept it. The way she see that the first time it was failure, the second time it was failure, the third time she had to agree with me. But some of us were not patient. Allow time to process your opinion. The reality will show who has a better opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, Daddy. I'm going to move to the next person. Actually, this same person said, how do we manage emotion during heated discussion? Wow.
Very crucial. Let me add very fast. There is something we call emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage my emotion, my feelings, and the feelings of the person I'm talking to in order to have a robust and a constructive discussion. If I'm talking with someone that is a heated argument, if you don't learn how to manage your outbursts of your own emotion, you will ruin the discussion. And do you notice that when people are having argument, one of the way you will know is that their voice raises up.
Yes.
When a man is in love with a woman and they are sitting in a corner kissing themselves, romancing themselves, you will not hear voice. But once there is disagreement, you will just in the room, somebody will just open the door and shout up. What's the meaning of this? I can't tolerate it again. Why are you shouting? So in managing conflict, one of the things we need is emotional intelligence. Ability to say, I think if I speak beyond this level, my wife will burst. Let me calm down. Calm down. I'm angry in my heart. I want her to know I'm hungry. But I have already seen that if I say what I want to say, Yoruba will say, what I want to say will scatter many things. Let me swallow this. There was a time many years ago where I still growing on me and my wife have a little challenge. And then she said something to me, using one of my friends as an example. That is that what your friend is doing? I felt bad for weeks. And I called her and I told her best friend, who happened to be the wife of that my friend. That was what? How can she mention that? When she later, and I call her back, when she later heard, She bent down on her knee. She apologized with tears. I said, honestly, you'll have married that brother. Which she herself always said several times that she cannot marry that brother. They cannot even cope. And I said, that brothers will have been the best husband for you. But do you know, from that year, no matter how we have little quarrel, anything, everybody have been be careful what must come out of your mouth. I've said the same thing, something like that also that hurt my wife many years ago. So both of us have learned that when you are hungry, when there are heated discussion, be careful of what you will say, because Yoruba say, as a egg. When you break an egg, you can't pack it again. What you have said, it remain in the brain. I have forgiven you, but I can't forget for life. People will say you forget and forget. It's a lie. In psychology, you can forgive, but you cannot forget, because you are a human being. It's there. There is nothing that can erase it. Even God will say, I remember what the Amalek did to you. If God can say, I remember what the Amalek did to you, so I want to revenge. I'm sending you so go and destroy them. And I'm created in the image of God. Why will I not remember what I've done? I can't forget, but I can forgive you and let it go. It's no longer there. It has gone. It has died. But I can remember. I can tell exactly what happened. That does not mean I'm angry. It is gone. So learn to manage your emotion. I think that's just the simple thing. Once you are able to manage. Recently, somebody killed her husband in Calabar recently because of heated argument. You can kill, you can't kill. I will kill you too. Before you know, somebody carry fire, somebody carry petrol, and they said the husband ablaze. I have seen a woman also who kill her husband out of anger. The man wants to go, say, leave me alone. I want to go. And the man jumped into the car. He said, he will not go until we solve this matter. And he grabbed the tie of her husband. And the man was, he said, hey, you are doing drama. You are doing drama. The man, before he thought it was a drama, actually. Guess what? The husband died on the steering. So learn to manage your emotion. Don't allow the outburst of what you are feeling to come out of your mouth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We have another one from Mr. Kadesh, and there is one from my sister, which I'm not going to put out there. But I'm going to wrap it with this one, sir. How do you manage a man who always allow his ego, is not ready to listen, but there is issue? How do you manage that? That's the question from that, my sister. Then this one from Mr. Kadesh. How do we handle a partner who always sees himself as being right?
Can you give me the first one?
The man has ego.
Ego, yeah.
We never accept wrong. We never accept wrong.
All right. Let me imagine both of them are the same. When your partner always see that it's right, it's also ego.
Yes, sir.
It's self-righteousness.
Yes.
But there is another aspect to that. In terms of temperamental expression, people who are more of melancholy, the thinkers, melancholy people, they don't have much friends. They don't want to offend people. They are always calm. And when because they always try not to offend people, when they have issue with people, they hardly apologize. Naturally, they will tell you that I have done everything. I know that I am right. You are wrong. They don't apologize, whether male or female. Melancholy people that. So that is why when you now offend them, they can either be crying or be thinking 2, 3, 4 days. The matter will not leave them. They are melancholy. They like to be pets. Hey, sorry, it's okay, I'm sorry. If it's their wife, they want you to pet them. If it's a man, they want you to not be say, I'm sorry, honey, and be worshiping them. They can even be crying unnecessarily for you because they are melancholious in terms of their temperament. So, one of the things you must do that understand your partner. Is he a melancholy? If it's a melancholy, you need to be careful what you say. Number one, they will never apologize. Number two, they will not believe that they are wrong. Now, when it comes to ego, men naturally have ego. Most men, they don't believe they are wrong. In fact, some men, when they believe they are wrong, they find it not to say, I'm sorry. Men that say sorry are men that are broken. In philosophy, somebody who say, I am sorry first is the person who have a mature heart. That's it. People who don't feel like saying sorry, they have a poor self-image. They believe I say sorry, I will look inferior to my partner. But can I say to you, if you have a correct self-image, you understand who you are. Baba Deboye can eat bole now. It doesn't reduce him. Baba Deboye can wear knicker. It doesn't resist him. He's already who he is. Bishop Oyedebo can sit down by the road and be eating granuts. He doesn't. If you come up, Baba Deboye say Adeboye, he will look at you. If you call him Adebobo, he will look at you. He will just feel maybe something is wrong with you. He will say it's an insult to me. He won't say it because it's already made. Why people don't say sorry is that they are still struggling to have their self-expression, to have self-image. They don't have understanding of self-awareness. You know, if you are going to human self-development circle now, I'll be dealing with all of that. So because people don't have that, you see something that does not, I've seen people lie to me, it doesn't move me. People will lie on my head and I say, well, I hear that you did it, you did this. It's okay. Thank you. They'll be looking at what kind of man being is it. Do you know why? I'm already what I am. What you say cannot change my personality. Why am I fighting? So most people don't say sorry because they don't have self-image. They don't know who they are. So they have to fight to protect the little image they had. But naturally, men don't say sorry because of this ego. So all you need to do for that kind of person is that with patience, with knowledge, with understanding, one day, the person will see that there is something better about your life. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Daddy. The way you were answering, as in going deep, deep, deep to the root, to the core. We really, really appreciate it, sir. This one is from Prince Samuel Oluyomi. At what point do we involve a third party in conflict resolution?
When does third party get involved in conflict resolution? How can we deal with it when I'm sorry is missing from all right? Let's start with conflict handling is between us.
Yes.
Conflict management is between us.
Yes, sir.
We will not discover that we keep managing it, but we are not having a resolution. There is only one third party you can go to. There are only two people you must go to. And I keep emphasizing it. I even said it yesterday in the wedding. The first person you can go to, excuse me, is your pastor. Is a referee. But let your pastor be a pastor that have a home. If your pastor does not have a good marriage, don't go to him. I am saying this emphatically because many marriages have been damaged by pastors. Many marriages have been damaged. You can't give what you don't have. They are good in preaching Bible, but they are bad in managing home. I've had a pastor saying, if you sleep and your wife get up at night and cross you before she want to go to bed to go and urinate, that woman will be richer than you. What kind of babalawo pastor is that one? That if you collect your wife wrapper to cover your body, you will not prosper. What kind of babalawo is that one? So the wrapper I'm using today, now my wife gave me, and I prosper. So what am I saying is this? Tell pastors who are genuine, who have a home, they will be able to say, Madam, what happened? Oga, what happened? And they balance it. Number two, go to your marriage counselor. Every marriage must have a marriage counselor. I always tell people. The same way that every family have a family physician. When anything happens to your child or you go to your doctor.
Hmm.
marriage counselor, marriage therapy counselor, or relationship coach, every marriage must have one who is like a referee. If you tell your family member, you involve your family, you involve your friend, they will take side, and you can never resolve that because they will be feeding you with wrong informations. So your pastor, your marriage counselor, they are two people you must involve. So that was a crisis between a couple recently in our ministry. The husband told his wife, said, you know what? We'll manage anything in this family. I don't want third party. Nobody should know anything in the church. Whatever happened, tell me. I will be open enough. We solve it among ourselves. First year, second year. By the time they enter third year, it was the man that ran to me. He said, Pastor, voila. I said, what happened? He said, I can't bear it again. I said, no, you enjoy your home now. Even though I know things are going on, but they are covering it. But I pretend. He says, I can't cope anymore. Mama want to kill me. I say, how will you kill? He said, good guy. No, you don't know her. What happened? He explained. Why have you been keeping this thing? He said, I want to confess my sin. I was not I told her, nobody should know anything. I said, you are correct by saying nobody should know anything. But you are wrong by including your pastor and your marriage counselor. And do you know what? The marriage got to the point of almost broken. I'm telling you. Got to the point of almost broken. But God help us. With God on our side, there was a solution. As I'm talking to you today, they are enjoying themselves happily. In fact, when I mean happily, they are enjoying their home very. And the man is saying, if I had known, I would have been carrying you along since the beginning. So don't allow things to when you compound it. By the time you want to resolve it, somebody will burst, and then we lose the whole essence of the issue. So don't involve property. But even with these 6 months of marriage, you can inform your counselor, say, sir, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. Go. My husband come every time, 8 p.m. I have talked to him. He always say, I'm sorry. But so I continue to talk, or as he keep quiet, what do I do? At that level, they'll be giving you wisdom. Send message to him. Around telling baby, I'm missing you. Send text. Come and let's go to Jerusalem tonight. They'll be giving you some little marriage nugget that can help you. At that level, we have not even come to say, brother, what is the problem? Sister, what is the problem? You'll be born small wisdom. And I tell people, once you have a marriage within the first 2 years, you compound your problem. You don't want to share anything. You don't want to relate with anybody. Human being, by who you are, once you're married every 3 years, it is believed that you cannot change. And that's your attitude. It will take you years because opinion about you have been formed at that level. It will take years to convince your partner that is not who you are. So that is all I would say. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate your wealth of wisdom. Uh, that's all the questions we have from our viewers at home, and every questions were actually deep. But now to my questions, sir, before we round it up. There is a notion from so many um, ministers, even in the church. They will say, no marriage should have a conflict. The conflict should not happen in a marriage. Um, but like you said, sir, we have different, it's two different individuals who are already made. You know, they've lived maybe 2 decades of their life or more, or even 3 decades of their life or more before coming together as couples, husband and wife. And they will definitely have their own philosophy about life, ideology about life, because they were not raised together in the same home. But I believe we have so many broken marriages with negative peace, like you said, sir, because of the ideology of what they hear from maybe their pastors, people they look up to, telling them that, oh, no marriage should have conflict. no marriage should have issue.
Network.
What would be your advice, sir, to people that are watching us and people that will still watch this show? Some
I
are
think the
thinking,
network is breaking a little bit, probably from your
oh,
side.
okay, sir. Let me repeat it again, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me,
Okay.
sir?
I think
Okay.
there is a little network issue
Okay. Can you hear
from
me
your
now, sir?
side.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes, I can. I'm with
Okay.
you.
I said there has been several notions from people, from ministers, from
Yeah.
church, and from elderly that no marriage should have a conflict. And this notion has lingered so much, and they fail to realize that two people coming together, minimum, they've spent decades apart, being raised under different homes, different by different parents. So they have their own ideology about life, they have their philosophy about life. Definitely, they can't behave or act in the same manner. And that would definitely bring some friction into the marriage. But what most people, and the reason why I'm asking this question is to all people that are listening now and people that will also still listen to this show, to let them know that they are not weird, that what they are experiencing is not something abnormal, irrespective of the message they have listened to over the years, irrespective of what they've seen from their mentors, from elderly, from family, friends over the years. So, what I'm saying is that what would be your advice, sir, to people out there that they've been brainwashed to think that a good marriage does not have conflict? In a good marriage, everything should go smoothly. You and your husband should never have a time that
Okay.
your opinion changes. Everything should just be going on
Okay.
smoothly. And in some Bible
Okay.
believing church, they maneuver it to wife not being submissive. You just have to, don't let me use the American language of suck it up. Don't say anything. You just have to play along. And in this situation, we have so many people practicing the negative peace. I will just hold my peace. I don't want to talk. What would be your advice, sir, to people that are watching us? The
Okay.
ones that are married, the ones that
All,
are in a
all right.
relationship. You
Let
can
me
go
put
ahead,
it
sir.
this way.
Yes, sir.
All right. You see, the pastors, the leaders, the elders who says naturally families should not or there should not be conflict. It depends. It depends on what is their view or their own definition of conflict. I think from what you are saying, if I can understand them better, what they are saying is marriage should not get to the point of degeneration.
Mm,
That despite the fact that there are differences, we should be able to work through our differences. We should not allow it to get to the point of degeneration. We should not allow it to get to the point of irreconcilable state. I think I've heard so many of that too. And I try to check the background check of what they mean. Definition is different from definition. The general definition of conflict is what I just told you. So some people believe that until when we are shouting or you pack your load, I pack my load, that is conflict. But I
mm,
say that conflict happens every day, every
mm,
time.
mm,
There are four types of conflicts. We have interpersonal conflict. It happened to you. There are
mm,
days you stand before your wardrobe, you don't know which clothes to wear.
mm, mm,
There are days you want to go, I don't know, should I go to Texas or I should go to Philippines first? You are
mm,
confused because you are weighing it. It's conflict of interest, conflict of idea. Which one should I do? Then we have
mm,
interpersonal between one person and another person. The third one, intra intra-group party. Intra-group party, conflict means conflict within a particular group of people. We are team. 8, 9, 10. We are fighting. Also unit, choir unit. We are having issue among ourselves, some members versus some member. Then we have intergroup conflict between our group with other group, between Nigeria and America, between China and America, between what do you call it now? Gaza and the Israel, like that. That is intergroup conflict. It happens. So to say that or to denounce that the relationship has not been conflict, no. I don't think they mean that, because even if you had them themselves, if you had argument with your wife, they will say we have argument. So the question is, what is argument? That is conflict. So I don't want to denounce what they said, but I want to reestablish their concept of conflict. That what they mean is that husband and wife should not go to the point of getting to irreconcilable situation of when there is a separation, or when there is a fighting, or when there is a beating. I want to believe that is what they mean, that we should not get to that point. But when it comes to different opinion, clashes of view and interest, it is natural unless you are no human being. So conflict in your marriage is not a crime. How you handle, manage, transform it, and resolve it will tell whether you are a boy or you are a baby girl. So that is my own view. And then for those who are bottling things up, you are not helping the matter. Even though we are not saying to fight every day, you will enjoy positive peace. Like I said, create, and you cannot say, baby, I would like us to go for a date. Carry your wife. You want to express issues. Take her to a restaurant. You know, she will dress well. Tell her, I want the children to be with auntie, or I want Nene to stay with her children. Only you and Mama, I want you to dress well. Take your wife to a club. Sit down. Order for pepper soup or suya, and begin to suya yourself on the table. While you are dinner, say, baby, I just want to say something. I noticed that over some time now we'll be having this argument. What do you think is really, the first you have done that you have changed the environment. And in settling conflict, one of the things you need is you need to create a safe environment. In that place, you cannot fight. She cannot shout. She can't shout at you in that place. You have already spent money. In fact, I kind of suya she has never eaten in her life. Buy suya like 20,000. Let her buy a whole chicken. Tell her that, change her mind. And then say, why are we fighting? What is it that I am doing this day that you don't like? You will see her smile. Why are you raising that matter? Everything on that. No. I just want to have a kind of conflict resolution here. I don't like the way we argue. You will see her say, well, you are a good man. No, you are this. So. The same person who I say you are the worst of my life will tell you are a good man because your suya is working. The environment is working. Then he will not say, you see, the truth is matter is that, you don't normally so care for me. You are a good man, no. Sometimes you shout at me. You say, wow, I shout at you. I didn't know. It's my voice. Okay, what do you want me to be doing anytime you offend me? You will see that be a kind of mutual kind of discussion. So you must ready to pay the price. Somebody must ready to pay that price. Sit down, create a good environment, give active listening, bring in empathy, put in non-verbal cue, and ready to engage emotional intelligence. When you put all of that into the table, oh my God, you will go and say, my husband is so good, sha. So you need, because of settling matter, carry me to restaurant. This man, sha. She will make sure she never hurt you again. And she's not a foolish woman now. She saw the way you have really carried her, and you're able to say, it's all right, I'm sorry, everything I've done to you, I'm sorry. You will see a kind of peace now that will reign in your family. Everybody have a clear. When she's angry, she will not get angry the way she's doing it before. She will not say, honey, baby, you offend me, baby, you offend me. And when you say like you to say, okay, baby, what do I do? That's a way to. So I want to believe that even though there are conflicts, couples should learn how to make use of conflict skill, a mechanism to resolve it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for trying to analyze and separate that so that our viewers and audience at home can understand that the way and the manner they undo things really, really matters before it's actually degenerated to the issue of irreconcilable differences. We really, really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for the abundance, wealth of wisdom. Uh, I always
You're
look
welcome.
forward to any time you are on the show because I know that we're going to learn. It's going to be another powerful section. And tonight was not it wasn't different. It was really, really a powerful one. And I thank you for making yourself available to always come here to teach us from your abundance, wealth of wisdom. We really, really appreciate you, sir. And thank you to mommy also for allowing you to do what you do and for releasing you to us this evening to be here with us. We really, really appreciate it. We didn't take it for granted. And our prayer is that God is in his infinite mercy we continue to uphold your marriage. We uphold your family. We uphold your home. We uphold your children. And we'll continue to perfect all that concerns you. And you will always be relevant in God's vineyard. We really, really appreciate you, Daddy. And we thank you for always coming back, honoring God in
It's
our
my
life
pleasure.
and for doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Daddy. God bless you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. To the viewers
Thank you.
at home, Daddy was able to help us analyze different questions that was asked today. In fact, people ask deep questions, things that are happening, that we can relate with. And I hope that you were able to learn one or two things the same way I was able to learn one or two things. And please do us a favor to share this show on your social media platform, to put it in the hand of that family, that person that wants to get married. They need to hear words like this to help them prepare for the journey ahead. In doing so, you'll be saving life, you'll be helping marriages, you'll be helping those children in those different marriages so that they don't become um, the recipients of a divorce home. You are going to do a whole lot in sharing this powerful message. And I really want to thank you for staying tuned with us today, burning your hair time with us, especially people in Nigeria. Thank you so much. God bless you. And this is where we're going to be stopping today. And this is still your girl, Cecilia Howard. I really, really appreciate you for joining me today. And until next week, same time when I come your way, I wish you a blessed week. I wish you a prosperous week. And I pray God's blessing upon your family and your entire household. I love you all. Keep learning and keep trusting God to help you in your marriages and in your home. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you here back next week. Bye. Love you all. Thank you.
Bye.